13 shoes aside. Are you one of those people that don't like eating beans, probably because of how it's been prepared? Oh, I understand, because I have been there. But what if I tell you, when you watch this video and give it a try, you are going to have a different positive story to tell. Trust me. So I started off by picking my beans because, of course, I got mine from the local market. Depending on where you get your beans from, if you're getting from the supermarket, it might be clean, but you still just have to run your hand through that. I don't know, but always for me. And for the beans I'm using for this, I'm using the popular white beans, also known as the black eye beans. Yeah. And now that my beans is perfectly picked and clean, I bring some water to a boil before pouring in my washed beans. Hi my loves, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by, and for my returning subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you. Keep watching. Then you're going to cover and allow that cook for about 10-15 minutes. Afterwards, you're going to strain out that water completely and give your beans another rinse. You're going to put your pot back to your cooker, bring some water to a boil, and then you can now pour in your perfect washed and ready beans. And I like to go with some onions to give it that aroma, and it softens your beans quick. Yeah, it works for me, so you should try it out. I covered that to cook for about 45 to 1 hour, depending on the kind of beans you're using and how you want your beans. I personally like my beans very soft, so do whatever rocks your boats. Okay, then I added my washed kpomo because I love them very soft. This is optional, but if you have it, you are definitely going to love it. In fact, I take it back, it's not optional. I added little salt, cover that, and finish the cooking process. While waiting for my beans to be fully ready, I roughly chopped some tomatoes, pepper, onions, and for the pepper I'm using scotch bonnet, yellow pepper, and cayenne pepper. In case you wonder why the pepper is so much, the cayenne pepper does not hurt at all, so that's why I have a whole lot of that. And I chopped some onions as well, set that aside. And I've got some plantain. You guys, there's this thing with plantain and beans. I don't think I've ever made beans without plantain, and I don't think I will ever do that. Okay, cut that to your desired shapes and set that aside. So back to my cooking beans. Of course, it is ready and ready. I just have to remove my cow skin, strain out the water, and set that aside. In that same pot, or whatever you choose to use, you are going to pour in some palm oil. I'm using a very fresh palm oil, like I bet you can imagine the rich flavor. Yes. And you're going to saute in some onions for a bit. And I have this smoked leftover fish, so I just like the bone, pour into my oil, and I added my cooked soft kpomo. You know, stir fry that for about 5 minutes on low heat. After about 5 minutes, I poured in my pepper mix, stirred together, and I just have to allow this fry for about 10 minutes. So after about 10 minutes, I added my blended crayfish, and I added my non-seasoning cube and little salt. Remember, I added some salt earlier while I was cooking my beans, so I just added a little because it was needed. You should be careful when you're adding salt to your beans because beans is naturally very sweet, so you don't need a very harsh seasoning or whatnot. Like, you just have to keep it very simple. Okay, afterwards I added my soft cooked beans. You guys, you can see how soft these beans is. So you give it a good stir, you stir together till everything is well and nicely incorporated. Yeah. Then I added a little water to loosen it up a bit because it's too thick. Trust me guys, I know it looks yummy that way, but when it calms down, it's going to be very hard. So adding this water is not a bad option at all, guys. So you cover that to cook for a few minutes, and I proceed to fry my plantain. And yes, my plantain is ready, guys. This plantain is looking so healthy. And yes, guys, our beans is ready. Did you see that cow skin? Look at that color. Look at these beans, guys. These beans, I did not even wait before serving for myself, because why? not. And thank you so much guys for stopping by. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this beautiful channel. Do not forget to hit that notification bell to always get notified when I get to post new amazing recipes, and do not forget to comment and share. I love you all. See you in my next one. Bye.